Thank you, Josh, for helping me. And thank you, Neha, for bringing me to the toilet. And thank you, Wani, for serving the food. And thank you, everybody. Yes, I love being at AWWA. I love to come to AWWA because I think about the daycare center again. I love AWWA. Country road, take me home to the bed I belong. West Virginia, try the Wawa, take me home, country road.
So at AWWA Home and DAC, I am the social worker for both services. So one of the main scope is the intake and referrals. So usually I'm the first point of contact, receiving the referrals from other sources like SG and AWWA or like hospitals. Then we will kickstart the whole intake process, which includes like setting up appointments to do assessment.
In DAC, I am the center supervisor. I'm also occupational therapy trained, so I'm a little bit of both in AWWA. What that means is I am responsible for the general operations of the team, of the center, making sure that the well-being of both the staff and the clients are taken care of.
Like for any AWWA service, I think we work closely with the caregiver, so it's not just about we set the goals and then we determine what the client wants, but we also work with the family to see what is important to them. So that is where the caregiver's inputs are very important in setting the goal. It has to be realistic for them, it has to be important for them. Then of course there's also like the day-to-day, the care team, what they observe in the center. So they will provide their inputs as well, and then that's how the goal is set.
The physiotherapist, psychologist, social worker, speech therapist, occupational therapist, we all come together and we bounce off ideas based on what this client is able to do in the center. What more can we do to support? So what is the next thing that he can do? How can this make his life better? How can it make him happier? Not just in the center but also back at home. To me, I think Chunyong is at a place where he is quite independent, and I wish that moving forward he can be one of the voices of AWWA, and to be able to share his experience. I want him to be able to, at the end of the day, say that I have done this in AWWA. With AWWA, I'm able to go out to Changi Village. I can buy my own lunch. I may need help to take the public transport, but that doesn't stop me from going out into the community. I want him to be able to do that. I want him to be able to say that. Yeah.
So when she's downtime, how to convince her, how to give her support. So from there, from Giant, we will take and do it. So it's quite helpful for us.
So what happens is that we will actually have a weekly meeting to kind of like see which clients actually require some kind of like discussion about their goals and their strategies. So during the meeting, we will actually talk together, and after that, I also actually get a lot of ideas from the staff also to plan the strategies and also to see if the strategies can be implemented as well, because only the staff will be able to tell me that if the frequency of the intervention, is it too much for them to balance? If the strategies can be disseminated and then we can practice with one another, and then the staff knows how to actually implement them, and that will be actually best for our clients, because they can be supported whenever they need help from us. But at the same time, I think the caregiver or her helper who brings her to the center every day, I think she also shares some strategy with us and also shares some background information about what she knows about the syndrome at home as well. So based on the information and also based on some of the things that the caregivers are doing at home, I think it's also helpful and supportive for the Sandra as well.
What kind of activities do you like in AWWA?
Art and craft.
What else do you do?
Shaker.
So other than art and craft, what other activities do you do?
Coloring. I like to listen National Day songs. This is home, surely, where I know I must be. This is where I won't be alone. For this is where I know it's all.
Oh my goodness!